What if getting rich isn't about what you get, but what you stay away from? There are hidden wealth traps that can stop you from getting wealthy you are probably even not aware of. In this video, I will not just reveal the wealth traps. I'll explain why these traps are so bad, and most importantly, I'll give you clear steps to take so you can become truly wealthy and change the way you think about money. I'm Barack from the Coin Compass, and I have spent 120 hours learning about what rich people do and what poor people do. Those 7 wealth traps might look like normal parts of life. They seem harmless, like little habits or thoughts we all have, but they're actually working against you, quietly stopping you from getting where you want to be financially. Think about it. Have you ever felt like you're working really hard, putting in the hours, but still not moving forward? Like you're on a treadmill, running fast, but staying in the same place. A lot of people feel this way, and often it's because they're caught in one or more of these traps. But here's the good news. Escaping these traps isn't about some magic trick or winning the lottery. It's about seeing them for what they are and making simple, but important, changes in how you think and act with money. But here's the thing. The first wealth trap is one of the sneakiest because it's tied to something we all do every day, looking at what other people have. Think about it for a second. How often do you catch yourself wanting that brand new car, that bigger house, or the latest tech gadget? Not because you genuinely need it or it would truly improve your life, but simply because you see others showing them off. It's like there's this unspoken competition constantly running in the back of our minds, and we feel this pressure to win, even though we don't know what the prize is. But here's the core problem. This game has no final victory. There will always be someone with more, someone with flashier possessions, someone who seems to be living a better life. Chasing that illusion will only lead to a cycle of dissatisfaction, leaving you feeling tired, frustrated, and ultimately, financially broke. It's like chasing a mirage in the desert. The closer you get, the further away it seems. It's crucial to understand that this trap isn't about focusing on your actual needs or what genuinely brings you happiness and fulfillment. It's about getting caught up in trying to project an image, trying to impress people whose opinions, in the end, don't truly matter. And that superficial image comes at a dangerously high price. It often forces you into taking on debt to buy things you can't realistically afford, leaving you with little to no savings to fall back on in tough times or to invest in your future. It's like building a house of cards. It looks impressive until the wind blows. But here's the empowering news. You have the power to escape this destructive trap. The essential key is to deliberately shift your focus away from what others possess and redirect it towards what you truly want to achieve in your life. What are your core values? What are your meaningful goals? What kind of life do you genuinely desire to build for yourself and your loved ones? It's about consciously creating your own unique path, a path that's firmly grounded in your individual priorities, your dreams, and your definition of success, rather than blindly following the crowd or trying to live up to someone else's expectations. It's about defining your own Joneses and making them your future self, not your neighbors. But here's the problem. Even if you manage to break free from the trap of social comparison, there's another incredibly dangerous trap waiting to catch you, and it can be just as financially crippling: the heavy, crushing weight of high-interest debt. Think of interest as a silent thief, constantly stealing your money. When you owe money at a high interest rate, a big chunk of your payments doesn't even go towards what you borrowed. It just disappears into the lender's pocket. This makes it incredibly hard to get ahead, no matter how much you earn. It's easy to fall into a debt cycle. You use a credit card to cover an unexpected bill, then you can't pay it off fully, so the interest piles up. Then you need the card again, and the hole gets deeper and deeper. It becomes a vicious circle that's tough to break free from. And it's not just credit cards. There are even more dangerous forms of high-interest debt, like payday loans. These often target people who are already struggling, trapping them with even worse terms and fees. It's like a quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. But here's the good news. You can fight back. The key is to attack your debt strategically. There are methods like the debt snowball, where you focus on paying off the smallest debts first for quick wins, or the debt avalanche, where you tackle the highest interest debts to save money in the long run. You might be thinking, okay, I'm avoiding debt. I'm not trying to impress anyone with fancy stuff, so I'm good, right? But there's another hidden danger: letting your money sit in a regular savings account and do nothing. Think about inflation. It's like a sneaky monster that makes everything more expensive over time. That means that the money you have today will actually be worth less in the future. So if you just save money without growing it, you're actually losing buying power. But here's where things get exciting. Investing offers a way to fight back against inflation and potentially grow your wealth significantly. It's like planting a seed. With time and care, it can grow into something much bigger. However, it's crucial to understand the difference between investing and gambling. Investing is about making informed decisions based on research and understanding. Gambling is about taking big risks with little knowledge, hoping for a quick win. It's the difference between planting a garden and buying a lottery ticket. But the truth is, you don't need to be a Wall Street expert to get started. The key is to educate yourself on the basics of investing and begin with small, manageable amounts. Even small steps, taken consistently, can lead to big results over time. But what if I told you there's another trap that can slowly eat away at your wealth, and it's something called lifestyle creep? Think about what happens when you get a raise. It's exciting, right? Suddenly, you have more money coming in. But often that extra money doesn't go towards savings or investments. Instead, we tend to increase our spending. We buy a nicer car, eat out more often, upgrade to a bigger apartment. Our comfort zone expands. It's easy to trick ourselves into thinking we can afford these things now. A few extra dollars here and there doesn't seem like much. But those small increases add up over time. And before you know it, your expenses have risen to match your income. You're making more, but you're not actually getting ahead. It's almost like being on a treadmill again, but this time, it's a hedonic treadmill. We constantly need more and more stuff to feel the same level of satisfaction. That new car gives you a thrill for a while, but then it becomes normal, and you start wanting the next upgrade. It's a never-ending cycle. So what's the solution? Well, you need to be very intentional with any increase in income. Before you start spending more, make a conscious decision about where that extra money will go. Prioritize saving and investing. Treat those financial goals as your first and most important expense. But here's the catch. Even if you master your spending and avoid lifestyle creep, there's still one crucial element that can leave your financial future vulnerable: the lack of an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Unexpected expenses are going to happen. Your car might break down, you could face a sudden medical bill, or, in a worst-case scenario, you might even lose your job. These aren't just what-ifs. They're real possibilities that everyone faces. And without an emergency fund, what do most people do? They go into debt. They put the repairs on a credit card, take out a loan, or borrow from friends and family. This defeats all the progress you've made in avoiding debt and can throw you right back into that cycle. But it's more than just the financial hit. Not having an emergency fund creates a constant sense of stress and anxiety. It's like walking a tightrope without a safety net. You're always worried about the next unexpected expense, and that worry can take a serious toll on your mental and physical health. Building an emergency fund is like building that safety net. It gives you a cushion to fall back on, allowing you to handle life's curveballs without derailing your financial goals. Start by setting a goal, even a small one, and consistently contribute to it until you have several months' worth of living expenses saved. But even with a solid emergency fund, there's one big and often overlooked wealth trap that can hurt your long-term security: the cost of putting off future planning. Think about time itself. It's your most valuable resource, especially when it comes to money. The earlier you start saving and investing, the more time your money has to grow through the power of compounding. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. It starts small, but it gets bigger and bigger as it goes. Delaying your retirement planning is like throwing away that snowball before it even starts rolling. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, "I'll worry about that later." But relying on hope isn't a financial strategy. The future is uncertain, and waiting until you're close to retirement to start saving can leave you scrambling to catch up, or even worse, facing financial hardship in your later years. And it's not just about retirement. Future planning also includes saving for other important goals, like your children's education, a down payment on a house, or even just having the freedom to pursue your passions later in life. Putting these off can limit your options and create unnecessary stress down the road. But here's the good news. It's never too late to start planning. Even small steps taken today can make a massive difference in your future financial security. The most important thing is to take action, no matter how small, and commit to making future planning a priority. We've explored many wealth traps, but there's one that underlies them all: financial ignorance. It's like trying to navigate a maze in the dark. You're much more likely to stumble and get lost. Understanding basic financial principles is like having a shield. It helps you make smart decisions about saving, spending, and investing. Without that knowledge, you're vulnerable to costly mistakes that can set you back years. It's not just about avoiding big blunders. Financial ignorance also makes you an easy target for scams and get-rich-quick schemes. People who don't understand how money works are more likely to fall for promises that sound too good to be true, losing their hard-earned cash in the process. And the financial world is constantly changing. New technologies, new investment products, and new economic conditions mean that learning is a lifelong journey. Staying stuck in the dark, refusing to update your knowledge, is a sure way to fall behind. But here's the empowering truth. You can escape financial ignorance. The key is to actively invest in your financial education. This could mean watching videos like this one, reading books, taking courses, or seeking advice from trusted professionals. The more you learn, the brighter your financial future becomes. Subscribe to the Coin Compass if you like this video. And what if I told you that Warren Buffett, the famous investor, will call you poor if you just buy a few things? Watch this video next to find out what they are.